Hello again, twice in one day. I seem to be getting some momentum up in this campaign now. This is the Shogun campaign, and it's the Shogun Total War, Fall of the Samurai. We've got some withering musketry fire now from the early days when the only thing that was decent that I could get was spear infantry. I left you on the last video that I did this morning with Haida. I was attacking and taking Haida. The other place I was going to take was this one. I've taken it. I said this would be the easier of the two. I didn't make it easier for some reason. Did the same sort of techniques as you saw in the previous one. This is what I have left. So I'll show you the results. We wiped the enemy out, of course. We've stolen one of his wooden cannons. I don't want a wooden cannon. I want to get rid of it. So let's just get rid of it. I thought I might need it, but I don't, because I'm on a I don't know, plus whatever it is. So let's get rid of that. Can I get rid of it? Why won't it let me get rid of that cannon? Is it that one? Yeah, I think it is, yeah. Okay, I'll get rid of that. I was thinking probably that it was free, so it was cheap, and you know, oh, no, it should be 4 now, shouldn't it? Oh, why are we still on 5? I don't quite know. We're on 5, and we are we've only just taken over the place, so it's looking pretty good for us, isn't it? I can get a Mahjong parlour, which makes the place even happier, +3 happiness, which is great. So I'm going to go and get that one. And then over here in Haida that we've just taken, I'll move my troops into there because they do need to replenish. They can't get in yet, that's why they weren't involved in the action in the first place. Remember, they just gave support from, you know, as reinforcements. But I think I can get, pretty sure I can get, yeah, I can. There you go. We'll get one of those as well while we're there. Right, now, other than that, I've got a plan. I do have a plan, what I want to do this time. And I'm looking forward to this. It should be a little bit of fun. So, well, different anyway for me. I'm going to go back to a technique that I've used in previous Total War games that I haven't yet used in this one. So I haven't tried it. I have, to be honest, had a little trial, just a little test, just to see if it'll work. You've seen it before anyway, but anyway, I'll put you out your misery shortly, without spending too much time just simply gassing about it. I'm going to get an extra man in there, simply because this place is struggling a little. It really is. There was an Ishin Shishi that I had on my way to that place. I don't know where he's gone. I need to... No, I can't get him there, can I? I need to get an Ishin Shishi over to Kaga, because one of my terms and conditions was, one of my goals in the game was to settle this place. Now, it's almost settled anyway, but I think I have to actively use an Ishin Shishi to do it, you know, but I don't know that. Right, okay. Anyway, it's virtually the end of that term, but I've got so much money to spend, and I do have, like I said before, that idea. So my idea is going to be to... Where are we? Is it over here? Have I gone too far? No, I haven't. Yes, I have. Come on, where are you? Okay, my goal is to make use of these when they're done. They're done in only one turn. So what I'm going to do is use the gunboat that's active in here, which is... where is it? There. So I'm going to use him. I'm going to take out my fleet, which is this one here. Move that out to there. Now, gunboats are supposed to be useful because they're very, very cheap, but also because they can move quickly as well, and that is an asset I'm going to need. Now, the other thing that gave me this idea is someone said to me, someone who will remain nameless, I just don't remember the name, said to me that that he'd had a port action where the enemy had attacked his port. Now, normally that would just be a simple one-on, okay, you're attacking the port, but what happened with him was, let's just get some more out of here. Where are they? There. Yeah, okay, they only took one turn as well, which is the other benefit to them, by the way. But yeah, it's the if you have a ship in your port when it's attacked, then he has to fight your actual port, you know, so he fights the port guns, and he fights the ship as well while it's in there. So just having a ship, any ship in there, makes your port a great deal stronger. So I'm going to get some gunboats because they're cheap, not wooden corvettes. Where are the cheap ones? Come on, it's only 300 and something, so I want one. Don't tell me I can't have one in here. Ah, it's there. I wonder why it'd be right at the front of the queue. That's odd, isn't it? Maybe that's because it's not a military port or something, or I don't know. Does it matter? I don't think so. Right, okay. One in here. One in here. There you go. And again, right at the front. I'm not sure I need one down here. Well, I'm going to get one anyway. No, perhaps not there. I should be able to get across from there, but I'll get one anyway, just to make absolutely certain. And I want one up here. Like I said, I might not have to use all of these. Hey, that's cheap, isn't it, that one? 266. Should have planned this a long time ago and had one in each place, shouldn't I? You know, got one from there for each place because it's cheaper. Right, okay, one in there. And where are we? I'm sure your brains will be ticking over now. You'll be trying to work out why I'm doing this, apart from the port thing, but you will find out soon, even if you haven't figured it out by now. 302. So I'm just looking at the price, that helps me know what they are. Another 302, yep. And another 302. I'm getting a lot along here, aren't I? And what's happening there? Why can't I get one there? Probably doesn't belong to me. No, it doesn't. Okay, I think that's probably about... This is the area where we sort of skip a bit and it becomes a bit of a problem, but yeah, I can get one in here. Okay, I don't know if these can move or not, actually. No, they can't. Let's just get rid of that movement so he doesn't move on any further than I want him to move. It could be quite handy having him there. Gunboat can go to there and then he get... Yeah, okay. I'm giving the game away now. Right, okay. Another gunboat there. And finally, another gunboat here. Yeah, okay, so each port will have its own gunboat. I don't know what the cost is. It's only 45, isn't it, to upkeep it? So, I mean, there's what, even if I get 10 of them, 450, I think that's got to be worth it, hasn't it, you know, to prevent bombardments of my ports. Because, you know, well, I don't know. Anyway, it stops me, it stops the inconvenience of having to repair a port and not being able to recruit at that time, or rather build ships or whatever. I'm wondering... No, they're being replenished already, aren't they? So, or repaired already. So, yeah, I think that's about it actually for that turn. You know, don't think I need anything else in that turn. I could do with some better troops in here, but I can't get any in here. It's a pretty hopeless place. Port, telegraph office, railway station. I might just get one of those. 3,600 and something. Yes, I will. Okay. The plan is, you'll remember, is to get railways and move my troops very, very quickly across the railways. That's what the Total War team promised me when, well, promised all of us when this game came out. So let's see if it works or not. But anyway, I think that's probably it. It's probably just worth checking that the provinces are all okay. I think they are. Okay, right. Hey, did you know, by the way, that... Oh, I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yes, okay. Yeah, I bought a new CPU fan today, and I asked him for a bit of... what do you call it now? I can't remember. Oh, thermal paste, isn't it? I asked him for a bit of thermal paste. Now, I don't know if you remember, but thermal paste used to come in tubes, and it used to cost about £5 for a tube. It's only a very small tube, like a super glue, you know, small super glue thing. And it's about £5, really expensive. So you used to get kits of about $7.99 or something like that, where you got, this is pounds, of course, of you know, the thermal paste, and then the cleaner, whatever you call it, you know, to clean off the old thermal paste for whenever you change the fan. So anyway, sure enough, went to the shop and he said, oh, you know, the cleaner, it's an expensive bottle and all that. I thought, no, I'll use the you know, the nail varnish remover like you do, so that was good. Right, now studying. No, I don't want the advanced armour piercing shell. I think I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself there. What I want to do, yep, springs here, very good. What I want to do is get the railway company now. Is it over here somewhere? Here, Western Agenda, because I want the National Railways. Minus 5 recruitment costs for all modern units, but plus 10 to diplomatic relations, even better. Might keep the other people on board a little bit longer, but it gives me the National Railway Company, and that's the main thing that I want. This is good, armour piercing shell, so my ships, all my ships, I expect, I hope anyway, will now be able to fire that. So, right, okay, now let's see if this works. First of all, if I can get my troops that were standing outside that area, this is now going to be a consolidation area. I'm not going to have troops hanging around here too long. Put those into there. Right, come on, quick as you like. Come on. What on earth's going on there? That's taking forever, isn't it? Yeah, so anyway, oh, he's gone in. I was just going to tell you about the CPU fan again then. Yeah, I've got a computer. I've got about 4 or 5 different computers in this house, all of different ages and stuff that I've had over the years, and updated the CPUs, updated the hard. Anyway, I won't bore you with the details, but where are we? Yep. I think maybe send him perhaps over to here. Yep. This in Shishir, I think he's had his chance now. Construction report, shipwright report, technology research, spring. Army. Just see if there is one in here. There isn't one, is there, that I can send to Karga in order to get those points. But anyhow, what I'm driving at is that this CPU fan, it's got the thermal paste already on. I said, sure, that's pretty amazing. He said, no. Hey, in fact, look, Karga has already got an Ishin Shishi in there. So why is there a problem? I should win that. He should go up this turn. Maybe he has to totally turn them. I don't know. Let's find out anyway, but I don't seem to have achieved that target yet. So if he can push it above 50-odd%, then maybe that'll do it. I'm really not too sure, but anyhow. You know, my target, do you remember? I've got to convert Kargi or sway them or do something, or I don't know what it is, but okay. Come on. Yeah, so the thermal paste is already on it. So I thought, great. So anyway, I'd recently been somewhere looking at fans, CPU fans, pretty decent ones, and let's take some of these ships out of here. And they're about £15, or you can get sort of special ones, £40, all that nonsense. That is a gunboat, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yeah. So I thought, nah, I'll take a rain check on that. Anyway, I went to the shop. The bloke had told me they were going to be about £8. Well, I went along to the shop today. Well, £6.99. So I thought, that's all right, isn't it? I mean, it's in a rough cardboard box. It's not like you know, off the shelf type thing. It's a, you know, it's like a factory thing, but who cares? So anyway, yeah, because he sort of repairs them, you see. So where am I? I'm going to take all 3 of those, you know. Might come in handy. Do you know, one thing I've learnt is that I can go... do you know, it's not letting me swivel on there. Nah, never mind. Let's do it with this then. Yeah, one thing I've learnt is that I can grab my troops and drag them onto here. Now, somebody said to me, you're somebody that sort of... I don't know what the expression was, something like flies by the seat of your pants, doesn't read the tutorial properly. Well, one of the messages I got recently in this game, I read it on, I don't know, it's one of the videos or something like that, you know, that I read through, that I had to rewatch. I think, you know, what it is I now have to, almost have to, watch the videos because my comments are on it, you know, whenever I get a comment it starts playing my videos. So, anyway, I found out that you could just pick them up off the bottom here and drag them to where you want them to go. I hadn't realised that before. Yeah, but anyway, the thermal paste is already on there, so great. A little bit of this nail varnish remover. Oh, and by the way, I have people in the house, yeah, who use nail varnish remover. It's not mine, so it's I'm not telling you that I have a ready source of that. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to use some of that. And where am I going now? I think I'll go about there. Yep. all these are going to go back into these ports, these different ports along the way. You remember this leapfrogging thing that I do? Well, I was a bit peeved that I had the Armstrong guns down in the bottom there, and I want them elsewhere. I don't want them down in the bottom there. That's nonsense. So, right, okay, let's bring him out of there. If I didn't have to sort of span such a large area, then I would be able to put each of these gunboats back. But if I lose a couple of these gunboats, I'm not too bothered. I'll retreat them if anybody attacks them anyway. But I am hoping now that the sea is fairly secure. You'll know, because you've been watching my videos, you know how important that is to me. That's something I've been working on, trying to secure the seas. So now this is the one I wasn't sure that I needed, this one here. But I think I'm going to use it actually, just to skip just a little bit of area. Yeah. So anyway, 6.99. The thermal paste is already on there. Remember that, and the cleaner, you know, used to cost a fortune. So it could have cost me at one time for that fan, say a minimum of 12 quid, you know, off the shelf in a shop, plus the thermal paste, everything else. You'd have been looking at over £20 really for that I've done today. So I'm pretty chuffed about. Oh dear, I hope that ship's going to come out of there. Yep. Remember the army, the troops, whatever, stay on the last ship. So it is important that that continues. Did I put a gunboat in there as well? I think I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. Right, okay. Oh dear, what's happening here? Are they mine? Yep, they're mine. Everybody mine? Yep, they're all mine. Wahey! Right, okay, so let's move those up, say, to here. Some people are going to say, well, why don't you move them into the port and change them over there? Well, I might be able to, but I'm not sure if I can. And it's not only that, but I don't want to go in to the ports. I want to be able to get the maximum amount of movement that I can out of these things. That's the gunboat. Is that the cheap one? Yes, it is. 3 guns on it. So I'll have that in there. Yep. Okay, you see how we're getting the, sort of like the maximum movement out of everything we've got here. Right, okay, and then this one can go just out to there. Okay, now that one there could carry us a little bit further as well, bearing in mind that this one has come from here, so this one will definitely have more forward movement. So if I take this, say, to, I don't know, up to here, I'm not going to need it, am I? Because I'll be using this one. I will. Yeah, let's get him up to there. So that's one. This is one gunboat I really am not going to need. There's no point in using it, is there? That gunboat would get me that far. But there's no point, because this one will get me even further. And as far, perhaps, just as I need to be, I hope. Right, okay, well, let's get that one in there then. Okay, I like the idea of having some ships in my ports. You know, in other campaigns I've had one infantry unit just to stop people landing in it and advancing straight away. Well, this should stop people doing that, because it means they've got to fight through my batteries first before landing, doesn't it? Which has got to be good. Like I said, I don't know if I can land in there or not, so I'm not going to. I'll land just outside it there. Okay. Is that right? No more on the way, are there? No, there aren't. Okay. You could see how my Armstrong guns now in one turn have gone all the way from the south middle of Japan, all the way up to, well, what we're going to say, northwest of Japan at the moment. So it's going well, isn't it? So let's get those into there. Come on, please. Yep. Now he might actually be able to get into that port. What do you think? No, not quite. Maybe. At least it gets him out of the fleet anyway. Yeah, he's in the port. That's excellent. Oh, we've got one in the port anyway. So, right, this one, as far as I can get him. Now, this is where we begin to struggle, because that one has to pick it up from there, you see. Don't think there was anywhere else, was there, that I could get one. That's not a port, is it? That looks damaged, actually. Oh, no, it's this here, isn't it, next to it, so... Okay. Right, there as we can go, about here, perhaps. Okay. And then... Okay, bit of a dull video this, isn't it? But at least it demonstrates it, doesn't it? It shows you what you can do and how quickly you can move troops around, even though you haven't got a damn railway. This is the problem. I want my railway. This is why I was building up the railway, or trying to anyway. So I could do things like this, so I could get my guns at the back, because this is where I went wrong really. I sort of did read the blurb and believed that was what was going to happen. Now I've been thought of as somebody who doesn't read the instructions. I have actually done that, and it hasn't done me any favours really on this occasion. But right, okay. Now this is as far as these can go. So who can help next? There's someone there who might just be able to help me. So take him over to what, there maybe? Yep. Okay, and then these guys here can go over to there. I think it's him, isn't it? Yeah, he's come from there, hasn't he? Yeah, this is where... Hey? Yeah, this is where we start to struggle a bit. I'm not sure we're going to be able to reach, but I'm hoping maybe my big ships allow me to do it. I know I click on that one every time, yeah, the wrong one. Even though it's got the right one highlighted, I click on the wrong one, but hey-ho. Where are we going after this? Yep. Okay, maybe up to, say, there. Isn't another one in between, is there? Nope. Okay, we're round about the middle of Japan now in the north. Excellent. And that one up to there. Okay. It's a kind of ferry system, isn't it, really? There you go, clicked on the right one that time. Just to avoid people saying, why do you click on the wrong one every time? Why don't you realise? Okay. Now then, I've actually got a fleet there. And I can use that fleet, and I'm going to. So let's get on to there. All hands on deck. Cool, you're taking your time. Okay. It's the gunboat out to there. Yep. And then this guy here, I can raid trade routes everywhere, can't I? Now then, there's one there. Brilliant. Forgotten about that one. Any down here? Nothing there, nothing there. I've got all of these, you know. Oh, I think we're going to do it easily. Do you know, my intention was to land there. So, what I don't think I'll be able to do is get round, all the way round there, you see. He gets to there, they get... Hey, do you know, I think they can. That looks as though they can. It looks like he might just get all the way round. Let's just try that again. So he I'm putting my finger on the screen here now just to see. Yeah, there's a crossover. He will actually get to here. The only problem is once they've picked him up, they can't then move because that's the maximum of their move distance, isn't it? So they wouldn't be able to get any further than that. They'd end up stuck there, wouldn't they, really? Because that's the maximum of their move. It's just, I don't know, wondering, is it better to bring them round this side or to bring them this side? You know where they're going now, don't you? Obviously, they're planned for Noto, or Noto, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. So I think, really, I'll just get the ships. Really, I want to use these ships to block off this area here. So maybe I can use these gunboats. So if I move him, say, to there... Has that got a gunboat in there? No, it hasn't. Okay, so if I move him, say, to there... Right. Aha! So I might just be able... You see, the plan is to block off this area here with my better ships. So if I now move that gunboat into there... Yeah. Okay. Now, the ships now, the big ships, sorry, the fleet, can now move off to here. The idea is, you see, like I said before, to block off this area. Now, he can't go there, but he can go there. So I reckon we're still not going to manage it, are we, really? But I think about there. Yep. Steady as we go. Okay. Your next command, my lord. Now that is his area. It's not brilliant, is it? Move a bit further. Yeah, that's a shame. I really want to get him up to there, but okay. I've got the other ships, actually. They can reach certainly part of it, can't they? But anyway, okay, these are the main guys. What am I going to do with these? I think what I'll do, move them down to there, just so these can get back into here, you see. Oh, they can easily, can't they? Then into there. Oh, they can still get back. Ah, plenty of time, haven't we? Right, okay, so bring these up. Come on, where are you? Bring him up to there. Okay, second ship. Yep, is it? No, no, it isn't actually. It's the first one this time. Yeah, that's got the biggest movement. This one's got the least. So if I move that one down, say to here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Now hopefully this one now, yep, it can reach into there. Brilliant. Now with a little bit more luck I'll be able to get this army off here and get it part of the way, if not all the way into there. Wow. And that was pretty I can't get him all the way into there. That was pretty much the maximum movement, you know, from the other end anyway. So can he get in? Come on. I wonder if I do it that way, that'll do it. Yeah! Hey, let's see if it'll do it with these. No, it's not going to do it, is it? No, can't quite reach. Well, it was a little bit too much to ask that, wasn't it? Let's just try this. Put him in there again and see if that makes a difference. Put one in there, rather, I should say. Now, let's see. No, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Try again. This way. No, it's not going to work. Okay, pick him up from there and shove him back in there. Yeah, please. Quick as you like. Yeah, okay, good. Right, well, that's about the best that we can achieve for now. I'm going to have to move up next turn. The plan is, of course, to get up there to Noto. I might need to recruit some more troops in here, actually, because I'm going to be taking these out. I can get some nice ones in here. Look at this. Sharpshooters. Actually, I'd like some sharpshooters. I'd like to be able to shoot at him on the walls without him being able to return fire. That's actually quite a benefit when you're attacking walled cities or enclosures or whatever you want to call them. I don't know. But anyway, let's have a couple of those. Look at that. I can get Imperial Infantry now. Nah, it's going to take 2 turns for that, isn't it? Okay. I think I'll leave it there for now with those. It would be nice to have a general with those, actually. But I don't think I can take him out of there. Nope, I can't. Unless I could take him out this turn and then just... No, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it, forget it. Don't get silly about these things. Right, okay, now... ships over here, where have they gone? There. Now they're fully replenished now. Oh, I don't know why... Actually, do you know, this was a good place to get a gunboat. I got one. Okay, question answered. Right, really, like I said, what I want to do is cover this area here so nothing can get past. And that is what I'm going to have to do, isn't it, really, I think. On the other hand, he can attack here, can't he? I think what I'm going to do is leave this fleet up here to deter any attack across that way, and I'm going to have this fleet down here to deter any attack that might come this way. I think that's probably the best idea, isn't it? He's actually covering quite a big area, you know, in terms of a bombardment. How much area he's actually covering in terms of protecting the area, I don't know. Maybe that is covering the whole of that. I really don't know. Now, the other thing is, who is the threat? Is it this one? Or is it this one? Or even more, all the way around here, I don't know. But who's the most immediate threat? Now, that one doesn't seem to have any ships in it at the moment. So I suspect my biggest danger is actually going to be this one over here. So I'm going to have a sail over here and see what he's got. Because I can't get there any other way, can I? So Let's go and have a look at that. I'll just inch over there. Not quite an inch. Did I leave the gunboat behind? Yes, I did. Okay.
Waiting for a new course.
Nothing there.
His name. Is there nothing else? All hands on deck. The sea beckons,
nothing.
my lord.
And I don't know what that. Oh, it's just a farm, isn't it? Ah, I don't think he's got a port. That's weird. Oh, he has. Yeah. There's no way you could have a place like that without a port, is there? That would be stupid. Okay, let's get him over to here then. Right, I think I'm going to have a look around and see if he's got a port in there. These are enemy. Oh, they're Sado, aren't they? So, yeah, well, I might as well, if I can reach them, bombard. Can I do that? No, I can't. I'll bombard this instead then. Why not?
That is impossible, my lord.
Hey?
That is a dangerous course.
Why won't it let me do that?
The ship cannot go there.
He's in range. What's wrong with him?
Not possible, my lord. Prepare the guns!
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it won't, for some reason, let me bombard a farm. Well, I suppose it makes sense, doesn't it? I just want to see what's in there, really. See what the threats, or potential threats, might be. I think I will get just a unit of cheap troops in there as well, just to hold the place. Because I want to be taking my general out of there and doing something useful with him. He should be able to actually attack here next turn. Anyway, I can't do anything about that attack now because I'm up to 32 minutes. But I just thought you'd be interested in seeing how that worked, you know, so you could perhaps have a go at that yourself. I don't know if you fancy it. They can go back into that port, but I'm just going to have a quick look around just to see if there's anything that's a threat. I can't see anything at all. I wish I could, you know, sort of protect all these waters, but there's absolutely no way down to the south that I'm going to be able to protect them. Absolutely no way. So, right, let's just put those back in there then, I think, for now. What do you think? A couple of more Armstrong guns, or are we not so bothered? I think perhaps we're not so bothered. We want the railway station, really, don't we, so that we can start moving troops along quickly. You see that railway station goes along there, and it goes... Hey, look, there's a train. Look at that. What is it? I haven't seen that before. Where's that going? Chosu. Don't tell me I could have taken those troops all the way up there on a railway station. I can't believe it. Huh. No, hang on. That's not my territory, is it? It is my territory. Can I actually take people by train somewhere? Now that's going through my... it touches someone else's territory, but it goes through a tunnel. Right. Where does it go after there? It comes back. It looks to me... That's a railway station. It looks to me as though I could have probably got those guns to go this way after all that messing around. I could have got them up to there, couldn't I? Because it's not too far. And then I could, in fact, look at... Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe I've gone through all that trouble when I could have just moved troops that way. That is amazing. I don't think I've got any troops that will actually reach there to test it for a bit of fun. What a shame. Got any in here? I have actually. I've got a unit in there. I could test it, but I don't because I don't take that unit out of there. Got any in here? In Mino? I've got that one there. Would it be interesting to see if I can actually get people to move? It's a shame in a way the enemy didn't take that place. I could have taken it off him then, couldn't I? And then run my railway all the way around here. Now there is, I'm pretty sure, a railway link somewhere. Oh no, I don't know where it is. I thought there was one. No, it's a road, isn't it? Oh, is there a railway link that goes across here? Because that'd be really good if there is. Nope. Oh, blast. They're very short, these railways, aren't they? But it would have been really good just to move those across. That would have been, you know, instant, you see. So to move it, that would have probably saved about 4 turns. and about 15 gunboats. Oh dear. Right. Where does it go after that? It goes into here, doesn't it? And I can't get it. But it goes through that territory there. If I can transport troops through there, and it looks as though I can, doesn't it? Because that might be a trade route, you know, as well. I don't know. If I can transport troops through there, then I might be able to send them through there as well, if I take, say, this territory down here. Oh, I'm at peace with them as well. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Okay, right, food for thought, but anyway, we've got gunboats everywhere now that are going to go into the ports, and we're on our way to take Noto, or Noto, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. I don't think we're going to be able to reach them in this next turn. It's going to take far too long. If I look at those guns, even if I move them through cargo, which I intend to do, that's going to take 2 turns, isn't it? So, yeah, it's going to be 2 turns. So during the next video, anyway, I think we should be attacking Noto with the, you know, with the Armstrong guns. In fact, tell you what, I might even be able to bring a gunboat up as well and do a bit of bombarding as well, just to, you know, soften up his garrison even more. Could even bring some from over here as well, hit him from both sides. But I don't know. We'll have to see anyway. But it's looking good. It is looking pretty good at the moment. Thanks for watching, folks. Oh, by the way, shipwrights report. They're on the gunboats. How many did I get? You can count them. Construction report. Military Academy in Karga. I think yeah, I am. I'm recruiting in there, aren't I? Magistrate, good. Technology research, we know about that. Quartermaster report. Yep, revolver cavalry, that's in Karga. I am recruiting more in Karga. So just double check, but I'm pretty darn sure I am. That's where I got the sharpshooters, isn't it? Yeah, it is, yeah. Okay, right. Okay, finally.